Could Cardiff City soon be under a new ownership regime? Well, that's the current talk in the press as things stand, with Gareth Bale, of all people, the former Welsh international star who played for, of course, Tottenham Hotspur and Real Madrid in terms of his notable clubs. He is currently part of a consortium that is looking to invest into Cardiff City, which would not actually make him the first ex-Real Madrid player to invest in the South Wales side. In fact, of course, Luka Modric bought into Swansea City not too long ago. So Gareth Bale wouldn't be the first, but it would create a bit of competition between the two sides. Of course, Swansea City currently in the Championship, Cardiff City now languishing in League One. But Gareth Bale, part of a potential consortium looking to invest. So a very interesting story this one is, in terms of what this could bring to Cardiff City, whether it actually happens for one, and of course what the future may hold for the Bluebirds if Gareth Bale and a potential consortium were to invest in the club, and what changes this would bring to the club, and what ideas someone like Gareth Bale could have for a club, of course, from his own country. So to find out more, let's go now to Charles Hague-Jones, our Wales sport correspondent. So Charles, what's the latest on this situation? Just how likely is it, first of all, and if it were to happen, what would this mean for Cardiff City, for the current owners, of course? Are they willing sellers? Are they reluctant sellers? And what would Gareth Bale and his consortium do if they were to come in? Of course, they're in League One at the moment under Barry Murphy, looking to get things going ahead of the new season. But with the joint ownership group, would they create things for the better, or would it just be perhaps a similar mould to the way things currently are? What more can you tell us?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, massive investment throughout League One last season, and as you rightly mentioned there, Birmingham City and Wrexham going up, incredible seasons. But also behind the scenes, you have to look at that and look at the investment these sides have had. These sides have had players drop from the Bundesliga, German's top flight, to the third tier of English football. That shows they believe in a project, and Wrexham's coverage, Wrexham's incredible rise, back promotions now, 3 on the bounce, and Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have had a massive impact there as well. So, both going down the American route with the American sort of owners, this would be an incredible move for Gareth Bale and that sort of consortium coming through. Obviously rejected by Vincent Tan, who's, he rightly said he's invested over £200 million in the club, and he values it closer to sort of 50-60 million pre-relegation, maybe 40 million now. But, Bale sort of goes in with that 40 million offer and hopes. But then in terms of what it does for Cardiff City, I mean, in today's day and age, you need money to compete. That's been shown with the likes of Birmingham City. Even higher than that, you can go and see Manchester City, where they've come over the last sort of almost 20 years since their takeover. They've been unbelievable, and the league titles it delivers, and it gets you there. You go to the Premier League, you see Wolves, you see Newcastle. They've all had heavy investment to get them there. Aston Villa, the list goes on, and I feel that's a sort of modern era that we are dealing with. For Cardiff City, it would be absolutely massive. I think the time is now, if ever, to get a takeover going. As Birmingham City did, they did it just before their relegation, but to do it in a season, in a summer window where you are going into League One and you want to come straight back up. First time of asking. You got a new manager, you got an ambitious squad, you got some fantastic young Welsh talent in there as well, and they want to get back to the global stage. They want to make sure Cardiff City have representatives, in Welsh shirts as well at the international breaks with Craig Bellamy. A really exciting project going on there. And for Gareth Bale, local legend, probably Wales's best ever player, one of Britain's best ever football players. Wants them back to the Premier League as well. So for me, it's a no-brainer for Vincent Tan to accept the backing. Whether he does or not is yet to be confirmed. But really exciting times, and for just for them to be linked with Gareth Bale and a consortium who are happy to buy Cardiff is really positive news, and hopefully more can emerge in terms of Cardiff City and where they want to be in the future.